sleep, but very few people be awake. This is a known fact of aviation, Gab.
Yep.
Wait, a known fact of what?
Aviation.
Aviation.
Known fact.
By all laws known of aviation, the bee shouldn't be allowed to fly.
Aviation.
Known fact.
By all laws known of aviation, the bee shouldn't be allowed to fly. Bees actually fly through the grace of the world, allowing their horrible machinations to keep them afloat.
Here is Farmer's Almanac.
Okay, here
Presents the 2021.
By all laws known of aviation, bees actually fly through the grace of the world, allowing their horrible machinations.
What's this? Who's playing this?
St. Elmo's Fire.
Okay, so
I know what this is.
yeah.
It makes me want to smash pots. Ooh.
Can you play something more thematic?
Let's see if they drop Russian currency. Ooh, or Indian currency, I think it actually is. I'm a dumbass. Pay no mind. The Russians use rubles.
Okay, yeah, sure. So this is ambience.
India uses rupees.
You've been locked in a. You're currently sitting in the port of Constantinople. The Black Plague has arrived, and you're currently waiting your quarantine time. Can't play it too long. Even more immersion.
My 40 days?
Yeah. What do you want me to play? Like Doctor's Office ambience?
You can play that or just Seaside.
Elevator music?
I probably don't need to do
elevator
elevator music.
If I need to give you a reason to make it elevator music, I will find any tiny object and make it play permanent elevator music.
You don't know elevator music? Actually, you will.
Actually, we have been in an elevator.
You have an elevator. It did have elevator music. So yes, you do know elevator music is. Damn. Fucking. I was here, I think we were in, like, you know, pirate land.
We are in pirate
elevator
land.
music.
No, we're not playing elevator music. Okay, so... yeah, so you treat people for basically the whole work week for 6 gold pieces, nothing serious, like 1 stab wound victim.
Oh, my favorite job.
That's about it. Doesn't seem to be out of the ordinary or anything. You can ask your patient stuff if you wanted to, but...
I think Rokus doesn't. And I think, like, he'd forget that, like, as a doctor, he's supposed to ask questions. But I think the years of working in the chop shop have, like...
Can you, like, not encroach on your microphone? Because it fucks up the volume.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll just...
Not all the way back there, but, you know.
No.
Suddenly encroaching on the microphone like that and getting real loud.
This is why it's better to have a microphone strapped to your face.
I don't think so, but...
Yeah, but then everyone would hear when I fall on my bed. You'd hear it go ponk. And then, like, loud noise.
Okay, so,
That's fair. Pardon my totally human sounding hiccups.
yeah, so you do that for the whole week? You don't ask questions or anything?
He'll make, like, conversation and stuff, but, like...
Most of them don't.
Yeah.
They talk and, like, tell you, like, what's been up with their families and stuff, but... Like, they're not very heavy talkers, especially the ones, like, that come in with, like, the more, you know... violent wounds, unless, you know, just sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin,
Hear about your family's medical history.
you make a a prosthetic leg that looks like wood for the great seafarer, they call themselves. It's a half elf who doesn't look like they've sailed a day in their life.
How'd you lose the leg? I lost it in the top net.
Yeah. If you wanted to make a medicine check, you could probably determine.
I wouldn't be there.
You talking Rokus?
No,
I mean, I would bring a person into the place to get their leg fitted.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I instead make an investigation check?
Uh,
I don't have medicine.
Sure,
But
you can make an
golly
investigation
gee, if I
check,
have
but it's not gonna.
An
bring up the same
investigation
thing.
check wouldn't tell you exactly what did it. An
That's-
investigation check would be like, it was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Fair enough. I'll roll a medicine check. Is that wisdom
wisdom. Yeah,
or intelligence?
wisdom.
I use intelligence, but the rest of you don't.
Basically, a luck check. 4.
A 4, you don't know.
There's no leg there.
There is no leg there.
Damn.
There's a leg now.
There is a
there's
leg
no
now.
leg there. Let me fix that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
Big fucking leg.
Mm.
Give me my money.
next would
I'm gonna
be
go make some.
yeah. You make other legs, and then what's the last 5 days? You make bullets. Yeah. So you make 50 bullets. And you just do that for the last 5 days. Nothing really happens. Next would be Irvin. Your 10-day downtime. What did you do?
10-day downtime. I have that written somewhere.
There was something I was supposed to be investigating on the side, but I don't remember what it is.
There we go. I don't believe I did anything special. I believe all I did was work.
Where would you work?
That is a very good question.
Pawn
Because
shop.
I don't...
No, that'd be something like Kevin's.
That'd be Devin, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 gold pieces if you work in my shop.
I could, but that'd be taking gold from you. Which is a
Technically,
problem.
we earned this gold.
I'll give you 3 gold pieces if you work in his shop. Community outreach is important.
So the place you could have worked is tavern. You could have worked. You also could have not really. You could have worked at the hotel as like a janitorial person.
Yeah. The only problem is... Well, there's really no good thing to do in this case.
Yeah. What kind of job do you think you would do? That your character.
Well,
would
there's
think?
nothing technological to do, so that's out of the question.
Yeah.
This sounds a lot like my interview question.
They could just keep up on maintenance with some of the... Yeah. They could just do maintenance for some of the shops.
For some of the shops.
Although I'm not sure what sort of shops are here is the problem.
So right next to you, you have a general store, you have a pawn shop, and then you also have a tavern. Most of you are sheltered up for this time, like doing your own things. So you could also go kind of further along the ring or kind of into the inner platforms more, and there are more shops there. And stuff like that.
Also, you know where a rival leg maker is.
No, actually.
I'm not working
They
to
are.
do sabotage. I don't think I could even do that if I wanted to.
Called subterfuge
Yeah.
and corporate espionage. Espionage.
Yeah. There's other downtown activities too. Most of them do take money.
More money than I have.
Yeah. You could just try to work, uh, or do crime.
That is what I'm doing. Working.
Where would you want to work? Like, what kind of job do you think your character would be good at?
Most of them went down with the city.
Like think of more like primal uses for your jobs, like not specifically technology person. In the mail thing, you sorted papers sometimes and things like that probably. And so
Yeah.
you might be good at like
Mm,
logistics.
I could shelf things.
You could shelf
Not
things.
very well, but I could shelf things.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
Do you have like a job application you carry with you?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Those would have been on some tablet, which I no longer have access to.
Yeah.
19.
19. Okay. Where do you want to like go searching for a job? Like the undertow, the mast, or the crow's nest?
Probably just the undertow.
Just the undertow. Uh, uh, hmm. Yeah. So you know go around, kind of just wander around for a while, and you find a small library.
Mm.
That's in the undertow. It's kind of like a school.
Mm.
But just for books basically. It's a library with some few scholars in it, but it's like basically the impoverished people's like way of learning language and stuff, and so sometimes there's like a school teacher and stuff.
Mm.
So for work, roll D100.
D100.
Yep.
What about the other check?
I'll do it in a second. Okay, nothing. Roll D20. That would be book. I'd say you can use intelligence, investigation, or like what do you specifically want to do? There's like a job for basically teaching people common.
I mean,
Like
it
speak,
says
read, and write it.
it says either strength athletics, dexterity acrobatics, intelligence using a set of tools, which isn't applicable.
I'd say it
Charisma.
doesn't really like that's just like some things.
Mm.
Uh,
I'd probably just be sorting books in all honesty.
just sorting books.
Yeah.
Uh, just an
So probably
investigation
just a
check.
basic. Probably not even investigation. Probably just intelligence.
I'd say intelligence investigation would be good because you have
Oh,
to kind of know where all the books go and stuff like that.
all right. 19.
19? Oh, okay. You have any pluses? Oh no, that's with the pluses.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's with the plus.
Comfortable lifestyle for the week, but since you already have a home, roll 3d6.
And what would this be for?
Money.
It's
Money.
not getting money. That's only if I get 21 plus.
Oh well, you already have a lifestyle, so I'm just repaying for your lifestyle, basically. Uh,
All right.
10
10.
GP.
I figured it'd be SP
Uh,
since it's just a library.
it's just a library, but people like the library. And just 10
All
GP
right.
is fine. Getting paid more than the doctor.
Yeah, that's a
But
little sus.
it also includes tips and stuff from people who come by, and basically a
I
part of
also
the rent for the
don't
books.
don't really tip. I also like spend a fuck ton of money on medical supplies.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like I don't charge them either. Like basically, it's whoever has money can pay.
Yeah. And they have like a renting policy for the bookstore. And when they buy books, which usually they don't buy books too often. Roll a d20.
Yep. 17.
You find a book in there that might pique your interest. It's a book with a couple spells in it.
All right. Oh.
It seems to be kind of like it comes in through the sorting.
Hmm.
So basically, when someone puts it like a book in the return, that's where it comes in through. It has. Make an investigation check on it.
No, 15?
It has some drops of blood on it.
That's concerning. That's also not up to standard code, so they'll have to pay a fee. How dare they?
They dropped it off, not showing. It's like a little box, so you
The
don't know who
bastards.
drops it off. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Like on some of the pages, like there's little droplets, but pretty hard to see.
Tuberculosis.
Yes. Mesothelioma.
Yeah, it's kind of written in this kind of weird chicken scratch of a handwriting. It's still common, but it outlays 2 spells. You're 3rd level, right?
Bit above 3rd level.
You're not. I mean, you have 3rd level casting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have 3rd level spells. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant to ask. Yeah, so you find this one is a way to kind of control someone, because you can read them and you know what they are. Crown of Madness, and I'm pretty sure that's the 1st level spell. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Wait, do you have 3rd level casting in my game, or are you only at 2nd?
We're at 3rd, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
These were 5th level?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, you get 3rd level spell slots. Yeah, but you find Crown of Madness and Tasha's Hideous Laughter. in the
Oh,
book.
right. Those will sit there for quite a bit.
Mhm.
I could probably sell the books I already have.
Yeah, you can sell your spells and stuff too. That if
Mhm.
you're not going to use them, you can sell them.
It's more that I just can't afford to learn them.
Yeah, I know. Remember, you can also ask the party for money too. Someone over there is
They
making a
need the money more
profitable
than I
leg
do.
business.
I literally charge people an arm and a leg.
Now you charge people an arm for a leg.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So that's it for there. Yeah, the librarian was a kind of a snake person.
I have no idea what those are. Neat.
And like when anyone's like too loud and they would hiss at them.
Would they be history?
No.
Oh no.
What's up?
Yeah.
Crimbo.
Yeah, that'd be your whole week. Yeah, that'd be nickel.
So, yeah. I'd like to, look for my previous crew of members.
That would be. Yeah, it'd be fine.
Would that just be a regular adventure thing? Because
Uh,
I'm also okay with that.
You can follow leads, but I'll allow you to do something else. That's like basically.
Yeah, that's not downtime thing.
No, you can. It's fine. You can like find where they are and then out of downtime do it. Just Yeah, you find a that would be a investigation check, I'd say. Of kind of finding them. Yeah. 9. Oh,
I assume my family.
that's average. You don't find your whole crew. You find a couple people though. You kind of find like this phone book type thing. What are you doing? Don't scratch your neck. And you find one of your old crewmates that lives actually in the undertow, and another one that lives in the mast. Yeah. So you might want to write that down. Yeah, there just seem to be general crew, but they were part of the crew on your ship.
And you said something about like a not phone box, but a
Basically,
phone book type.
basically like a phone book. It's like a registry. You'd probably find it at the library. It's kind of like a census data type thing. And when it was taken last, those are the 2 people who showed up. That you remember or could find in the book. Yeah.
People with the same name.
Huh?
People with the same name.
Yeah, people with the same name. So there's Leslie Royington. Yeah.
Is this person the mast or the undertow?
This person is in the mast. And then you find one named Frederick. And he's in the undertow. You're not exactly sure where in the undertow, but yeah. You remember
Sorry.
Hi? That's fine.
I was gonna make a joke that they've withered it away, and I'm still young.
Uh-huh.
But I'd have to go meet them, and then they're probably elves too, because it's been like 100 years.
Yeah, elves or half elves or some other long-living race.
Oh yeah.
No.
Wait a moment. Oh yeah, they're in the Undercity, not on the surface. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. Yeah, because your thing was quite a while ago. Some people's crew are still alive. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know that Frederick is a half-elf with blonde hair, has blue eyes, and the signature thing you remember about them is that he wears like these heels that have metal spikes, and kind of go up to his knee. Yeah. And then the thing you know about Leslie is that yeah, it's kind of hard to remember. But Leslie was not human. Actually, like there's like a lack of humans that everyone knows, if there is any. Mostly they're halflings, half elves, people that look human but not actual humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leslie is a dwarf. And so you think she'd probably still be alive. No, that's about it. That's what you find out for the week, those 2. Roll just a D100 for complication, if there is any.
1.
No,
34.
no complication. You just go to the library and find it. And I think that is it. You can work for the week if you want some money.
Could I be a dock worker or something?
Oh yeah, sure you could. Do a strength athletics check.
19.
3d6.
16.
16 pieces of gold as you kind of load some stuff off of a rather large ship that probably has expensive cargo. You're told not to look, and you don't, unless you want to. And then, yeah, so you do that for basically the rest of the week. Because like the searching up your friends is not very hard. And roll a d100 again for another complication. Nope.
19.
No complication. You just work basically the week and yeah, getting all that gold. Yeah. So yeah, you wake up on the 10th day here. You've been here for actually more like I think 13 days. But yeah, what do you want to do as you wake up in the morning and all seems well in your house? It is a Monday.
How many Mondays are there?
In a year?
Oh.
No, a week.
In a week.
Because we're a
one.
10-day week.
There's one Monday.
You mean you don't have Monday and then Monday 2?
No, there's first day, second day, third day, fourth
Yeah.
day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, eighth day, ninth day, and 10th day.
That
If
is
you don't
true.
mind,
It starts on the equivalent of a Monday.
Yeah.
First day
Okay.
is when the work week starts.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'd say they probably have 3-day weekends.
3-day
Yeah.
weekends and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Basically, the middle of the week. Oh.
Yeah. Granted. And the factories of Baskin, no. However, the factories kind of stopped working for a little bit there.
Yeah.
Tina, come on up.
Yeah.
No, stop scratching yourself.
Someone say wake up, let's turn on some lights.
Yeah, so you can light your oil lamps and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do. Nothing seems to be happening. That's very interesting. Over the work week also, Alex, you take a look at your book again sometime during then, and you find out the thing that I told you about earlier.
Which one?
300 GP.
We talked about a couple. Okay. Yeah. That thing. Yeah. So I'll, bring the party all around and be like, hey, listen. For 300 GP, and how long is the ritual? An hour?
A day.
A day. So for 300 GP and a full day, I can link up the door to any door that we have control over.
As in, the knocking door at your old house.
Yeah.
You can
door.
link up this
Fuck.
one to that one.
Oh, that's some good shit. Hell yeah. Do we have that much money?
I don't.
I don't.
I have 24 GP.
I'm willing to put in 60.
You have more than that, but...
I think. Yeah.
I don't think we have enough money. It's 300, right?
300 GP.
Yeah, I don't
Worth
think we
of
have 300.
material. So you'd have to get the materials also.
I'm
Yeah.
willing to put in 90 gold pieces.
I know of a way we might be able to get said material.
Is it by killing pirates?
Perhaps. I'm joking.
So,
Probably
like,
shouldn't do
what
that.
are the
I'm
materials
already
you
in trouble.
need, in case we may already have some?
Uh, runic chalk. For sure. It's also. Can you get that spell to me? Send that spell to me.
Oh, the
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
Mark,
it's basically a
not
variant of that.
pirates. If we do it off from the land, then
it's a piece of
buccaneering,
equipment.
which is a whole different crime.
Is it?
Is what?
No,
Is
not that one. The
buccaneering
spell.
different charge than piracy? Yes.
The spell.
Yeah. So basically, it takes runic chalks, arcane oils, and basically finely ground gem dust.
Okay,
Reaching.
I can cover none of those.
Yeah. It is
I getting you
300
Oh, the
GP.
glyph of teleportation.
Yes.
This one.
Yep.
That one's only 50 GP.
Yeah. No. I know this one's only 50 GP. Yeah, gem powder. Yeah, it's a variant of this. It's not exactly the same thing. Mhm. And you need to draw basically runes around the door that you'd like to go through.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
I can cover 40 GP. That'll leave me with 3.
I only have 20, so that's not enough money. So
That's
we won't worry about it
half
for now.
of what we need.
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't worry about it now. It's a pretty powerful thing, so I didn't expect you to get it now. But the knowledge of you might want to save up money for that. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to do today? There's the tavern. The tavern might have quests and stuff.
We want to go find the pirate crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless someone else wants to do something else.
Oh, yeah.
If
As
we...
in like the
Sorry, no, you go first.
as in the my crew members that are still walking, or a different pirate crew. I would prefer to go and inform of the still like probably living past crew. And tell them what's going on, because there's multiple.
Yeah.
Uh,
This would have been your crew, but they'd have more stories and specifics to tell you, basically, because you can go try to hunt down the ship. You may be there in like 3 weeks in the water, and they just don't show up because they're not specifically looking for you or things like that. Like, you can't really hunt them. You could try to hunt them down in the water, but you need specific knowledge basically to hunt them down in the water that you don't have.
If you find out where the bottom is, everyone, that's where we gotta get. Well, there's somebody that I gotta talk to.
What did you say? Sorry, my headphones cut out.
There's somebody at the bottom that I have to speak to.
Mm. Yeah. What are you doing, Alex?
Currently looking at the glyph of teleportation and that kind of stuff. What's up?
It's not that spell. It's somewhat like that spell.
No, I was just looking at different like teleportation spells.
Oh.
What's up?
Game stuff.
Mhm.
Talking.
Yeah. The best place to check would probably be just going to a dock area and talking to sailors and see, anyone who isn't too drunk to see if they know where the ship showed up.
Are we sure we wanna just try to?
I don't have any other preparations I can do. Like,
Like the one person said, they've taken down ships pretty big.
Yeah.
And basically, he said book an apartment because you probably won't be able to do it right away. You can try to, sure, but it's a basically full crew of pirates in a like galleon, not a galleon. What's the bigger ship?
a
Galleon?
galleon is the bigger ship.
Yeah. Okay.
A galleon?
Yeah, basically. Which have cannons and shit like that.
What we could do is we could sneak in through the back end and light off their powder supply. Merc, that could be something you do.
Sneak into a ghost ship. Okay. With
Alex,
ghost
Alex.
cannons and let
Alex.
off their ghost powder.
Yeah.
We're pretty much getting told to. We probably shouldn't do that right now, Alex. Like,
I recommend either A, we call up fucking the pirate captain and dive down to the bottom area then, or we go back up
Seems
top
like-
and save those sweatshop kids.
this hurts,
Those are the other
Alex.
two things I recommend.
This
you do.
does hurt.
Alex, did you hear me? As in,
No, I didn't. I was reading. I can't
Oh,
hear and
okay.
read.
Ooh, that must suck.
Yeah. Basically, I'm gonna just tell you straight up. You're not high enough level to go down to the Undercity. You're also not high enough
Right.
level to like fight the ship and win. Probably. You could try both of those things, and if you do it cleverly, maybe. But by just yourselves, definitely not. You could definitely try though. And if you come up a way, but the way I have it in my head is, I can't think of a way like with just combat that you could win at your like just small amount.
We
of
could
people.
give them Merc. Merc is our friend, but we could give them Merc.
You would not give
Think
up
about
Merc.
it. Like they're vengeful spirits that probably want Merc dead. If we give them Merc, it probably won't do shit, and they'll probably still kill people.
Yeah,
So
they'd still probably be angry.
Yeah.
Alex. So you know how I said, or actually couldn't, but I would like to go check in on the past crew members that are still alive and ask how they're doing. Now they probably want to help us in combat, and they'll probably try to stab me because I'm like the reason why they're. Well, I probably ruined their lives, but
yeah,
Mark
go
wouldn't be
ahead.
laughing about this.
I
Well,
don't see
me.
them helping.
Yeah, but I'd like to go notify them.
That you're alive, so they can kill you.
No, that I'm going to go put down. I'm gonna go finish what I started. Not
Okay, I
effective,
guess we can
but-
go with Merc.
You
Yeah.
can do that, but anyone else want to do anything else, like Irvin or
Yeah.
Kevin? Like, do you have any ideas
Honestly-
of what you want to do? Because like you can try to direct path gun it to something, or you can like also just explore around and shit like that.
Well, we had downtime for a week, so I presume you don't want me to just keep, maintaining the clinic.
Yeah, no. You maintain the clinic enough. You're an adventurer, kind of hero person.
Not really.
Yeah, but
Not really.
We're not really
I just-
heroes.
I
No.
just was trying to, get the researchers to believe me about the neon, and then that happened.
mm,
This is like Jules. It's not a very good adventurer character.
no.
I need to work on that.
Well, I mean, you aren't really adventurers anyway. You're kind of a ragtag team of somewhat criminals who try to solve things that they fucked up in the past, and discover new things and such.
I'm just gonna go find out what Desmond's up to. I thought he was dead. That's my entire motivation to be down here.
Yeah.
The ghost crew? Eh? I didn't cause that. Who looks at Merc?
Would my character be? No, my character would be able to pick up.
At least the
on
people
smart
I
asses.
kill stay dead.
Or do they? Actually, my character wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Uh. Hmm.
Kevin, Irvin.
Yeah?
Anything
Yeah.
you two would do or want to do while down here?
We talked about something like a few days ago, but I don't remember what it was anymore.
I can't think of anything in particular.
Why do you people only have one motivation for your characters? And then the
This
crackhead is... Yeah, I know.
My character also would be happy just to hang out at the clinic.
I don't think so.
You don't have
You
to
have a
hardcore
kid,
next
first
to-
of all, at your
Oh,
other
yeah,
house
shit, we do.
that you
Shit,
left
we
with a
do.
goblin, okay?
Yeah.
You have, like, the kids up there. Then you have the,
That's why I'm saying we should probably head just back up to the surface then.
It'll take over 2 weeks to do that.
Yeah.
We could kill people and take their money.
You could kill people and take their
Killed enough
money.
People.
I have 4 books I could sell.
You have books you could sell, but that's a downtime activity.
Yeah. Which, kinda...
It's on my gun. And that'd be like a, I don't know, 75 GP.
I know. Like, there's a lot of plot points, and, like, if
You
you're
have
on...
to stick to what only your character would
Yeah.
do, Alex. You could
Yeah.
push them. Because this is a game. We're not, like...
You're not strictly in one plot line. There's multiple things going on, and you can also do new things.
We're not
You could-
scripted.
Yeah, you've literally been stuck up in your house the whole week, not leaving, eating fucking rice and cheese, and just going, and then you heal people, and then you eat more rice and cheese and some vegetables. You go,
Okay, don't need to be called out for my college habits, okay?
Also been walking around fixing up the place.
yeah, in the fucking thing. That's it.
I've been walking around buying bandages and shit and like getting herbs off of like fucking trash areas. Like,
No, that's not part of
Yeah.
your downtime gathering medicine. You
got the
buy-
medicine to use.
You buy
Yeah.
medicine kits to use them. Prepackaged
Partially.
medicine.
But like, I'd probably walk around and like I'm probably using the tinctures and shit to treat anything like that.
Well, you'd have to make a medicine check first of all, and an herbalism check to even identify, or a nature check to identify the plants when you're out,
Yeah.
and you're not gathering them. Like that.
Do you want to have my downtime be active time? So I
No.
can do that?
No,
Like,
your
somebody comes in with a
downtime,
headful, I can go out and, get city plants for it.
your downtime was spent having people come into your thing for basically regular checkups, and like stuff like
Okay.
that, and like a 1 stab wound victim, and you sewed them up, and used your knowledge of medicine, not nature medicine.
Mhm.
Well, maybe some, but like, yeah. You're not doing all this extra shit. It's just a work. You're not
Okay.
gathering new herbs or anything like that.
I don't really have anything I want to particularly do. Like, I want to deal with the shit so that we can go down lower. But we can't do that because we're too low of a level. And let's break Grandpa out. Fuck it. That sounds fun.
You could
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Grandpa's swole.
Do you know Grandma Swoley? The one the fucking was she a dwarf?
That's a dwarf, yeah.
She was a fucking built ass like 80 or like a really old dwarf basically, who her husband got arrested for like bumping into a noble, and is in prison, and so she's gonna fucking get swole, and she climbs up the sidewall every day to train her arms so she can like rip open bars and shit, so she can go
I don't
free Grandma
know
Swoley.
what this
I want to
is.
break out Grandpa Swole.
Grandma,
I'll go get him.
Grandma Swoley is on the third, not on the third level. Let's see.
That's what
Gra-
I want to do.
Grandma
Like,
Grandma Swoley is actually on the same level as you. She's on the same floor. She's on the second floor. She's basically a buff ass dwarf who's like very short but like built, and she has like old
Yeah, if we're
gray
gonna-
hair and like shit like that. And basically,
Was I not here?
you may have. I think you were here. You may have been in the bathroom. But Grandma Swoley basically opened the door when Rokus came and like started ranting about her husband. No, you asked about her husband, and basically she said he went to prison about 10 years ago, and every day since she's been training to break him out with her own hands.
I mean, wherever the majority of people are going, I'm going because who else will protect me from them? I'm but a single wizard.
You
Yeah,
are but a
like
single
inside the town, I have like, I guess we could explore it, but I don't really want to explore it because if we explore it, we're gonna make more enemies, and I have too many people I need to kill. The list is too long. I can't keep putting people on it.
Yeah. You could also
Like-
just go to the tavern, meet people. You're probably not gonna find enemies.
Mercs
Like, too
want
bad.
it.
You're like, you're a helpful person. This is the Undertow. It's the fucking
We could-
slums.
That's why Merc hasn't been arrested.
We could work at the brothel.
The brothel is
I,
up,
I,
is up more.
I
Yeah,
don't know
it's
if
a
they're
downside
hiring.
activity thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, we can go to the tavern, but if we go to the tavern, Merc, don't stand on the tables and start fights.
That's right. Last time we went to a tavern.
I didn't pick any fights. Okay.
Last time you went to the tavern, you didn't even fight. You just went to a tavern. Well, actually, I'm not calling that one a tavern because that was a brothel with chicken
Same
We
strips.
might not want to go back to it though, because I kind of,
Destroyed a table.
well, Merc wanna be that.
It was that kind of place though. It was like
Yeah, I did
it was
steal it.
kind of German in nature.
What does that even mean?
Germans are kind of extreme when they come to that kind of stuff.
Oh, I have to look this up.
Yeah. Yeah, so you probably don't want to go back there, but you didn't start a fight even. You just talked to a guy who like happened to
And
be
then
like
broke
part
a
of
table.
the government. Yeah, and stole a fucking golden harpoon
He paid for it.
with another harpoon. Oh yeah.
No, he paid for it. Like literally, they charged him like 10 gold for it, which isn't enough to gild something, but
I gave them my harpoon.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The only thing that was exchanged was one
Yeah.
harpoon for another.
Yeah.
extra money.
It's,
And
No,
none of us paid
no,
them.
no, because they broke the thing, and the aristocrat gave the money.
The extra money before that for the
no, I
harpoon.
did pay
pretty
10
sure.
gold
What did
for
you?
the harpoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
10 gold and a harpoon for a harpoon.
Yeah.
Like,
Which,
What
like, there
else?
might be like some, not artifact. What's the term? Like historical thing, because my harpoon might be a little bit older. But not probably older than the gilded one.
You could probably you could probably fucking get your old harpoon back. You just go in there, you take it. Yeah, it's just sitting there. Like no one's gonna mess with it or anything like
Did
that.
they ever fix it?
You'd have to go back and see if they were to fix it. Yeah, so there's the
Hey.
tavern, there's the general
so
store.
here are
You could also
unless
explore
someone
the
has
Undertow, the Mast, or the Crow's Nest. But Merc, you are more likely to get caught in the Crow's Nest, as
Yeah, we're
there
not
are
doing that.
guards.
Yeah, there's guards.
We gotta
We,
look for Frederick.
we don't have time for prison.
Your Frederick might help.
Merc,
What?
don't bother wearing a mask during whenever we decide to break out Grandpa Swoley. You're already wanted. Get that bounty high. I want bounty hunters to show up so we can kill them and take their gear.
Fuck. Yeah.
Anyway, wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
I don't like that idea. I don't want more people coming after us than we already have.
They just
So-
keep getting better and better gear. Too bad they don't drop XP since I do milestone.
Wait, if they keep on giving
XP doesn't
if they
matter.
keep on getting better and better gear, that means we keep on getting better and better gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of like
Actually,
an
Ash
Mountain
just
Blade.
Cthulhu and power armor, essentially.
Yeah.
The ultimate, lockdown ability character.
Mhm.
They came from the surface. They work for Banana
Yeah,
Man.
so-
They all get taken up in crates. Banana crates. There's lots of bananas in these crates.
No bananas in the crates. Just banana cases. That's all there is.
Only
It's
peels.
all plastic wrapped bananas, one by one.
One by one, plastic wrapped.
True evil.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. What would you like to do? There's like things you can also explore. Just like go down in the undertow, explore the masts too.
Do you want us to explore? You're
I'm
really
fine.
pushing this explorer thing.
I'm saying I'm giving you options because you literally said a couple of. There's nothing to do. We have one option, and that's to go down there, and that's your only option.
I said there's not that many options really. Like, we could go back up top, which would be a big waste of time. Well, not even a waste of time, but just extremely like lengthy. We could go talk to Merc's crewmates and probably get in trouble. Merc might be able to scare him into being quiet. Then also we could go to the tavern to look for a quest, or we could like ask around the town or explore.
Did Orvin ever tell us about the little bit of blood splatter on the book?
Probably not.
Being that I don't know the origin, I don't see why I'd tell anyone about it.
You did steal a book though.
It's the upstairs neighbor.
Ah, I see. I was under the impression. Yeah, no, I'm returning that.
No, you didn't steal it. They wouldn't accept it anyway. It's a spell book. They don't keep spell books in their library. It seems like someone probably tried
That's super sus. I'm throwing this down a well.
Do you want to
They
throw?
meant for it to get to me. It's a trap.
Do you want to throw it down the well? That is underneath you.
Yeet.
Wait, is there a well?
Yeah, basically this whole city.
Wait a moment.
Let me tell you like how this whole city is structured. If I haven't told you before, it's basically think about like a big cylinder. It levels off about like 100 like 50 feet from the water, and then in the middle it's hollow, and it goes straight down
Into the hole with this.
I just. Oh my
Big
gosh, that's
government
probably where the
officials will
bottom
not
is.
find me.
and then the undertow is what is called here. Basically under the rim is this basically like kind of slum district city that is built out from these walls in this well. And then the crow's
Does anyone
nest.
have Featherfall? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and then the mast.
No, I got that. Ash, sorry.
Yeah.
I hate to cut you down, but I not cut you down.
Fuck, Nicole. Why you gotta do
Don't cut
that?
people down. They have legs. They need those.
The Undertow. Yeah, as far as I was aware, the Undertow is just the poorest part of town and is the lowest. Not exactly. It's built into the.
It's built
Walls of the
into the well. Walls of the well,
How
basically.
much rope? How far does the well go? Ash, I hate to cut you off.
Basically, the well. Things that you've noticed about the well too. At night, when everyone is awake in the undertow, it lights up and it produces a gentle updraft, and it's also like this warm light. It also lights all the lights in town for some reason. And yeah.
I medically can't advise we jump down there due to the fact that there's probably heavy amounts of like neon / just magical radiation down there.
Rope.
It goes down far. You can't tell how far it goes.
The perfect place to fool the government.
You want to try drop a
So what
rock
you do-
down?
What you
No,
do
I'm
is you
dropping
drop
books.
it. What you do is you crack a torch and
So-
drop that, and then wait a second and jump down. When you see the torch hit, that's when you cast Featherfall.
Yeah, you can try to drop a torch down. I'll let you do that.
That's actually
I
a
don't have a
smart
torch.
idea, Alex.
Yeah, if anyone has
Too
a
bad
torch,
you don't have Featherfall.
I'll buy a torch.
you buy your torch.
Regardless,
Yeah, you can investigate this thing too. This is like the main thing the city is centered around. It's a tiered city basically with height, and the crow's nest is the highest point, and it also includes some sort of flying crafts too. But most of the time, it is just structured up housing.
Regardless of the result, Irvin would definitely think that spellbooks going to a place that normally doesn't accept spellbooks when he is a spellcaster is super sus, and he's throwing them down the well.
If you do not want the spells, sure. You don't think the spellbook is cursed of any kind, or like
It had blood. That's a threat.
it's like a tiny amount of blood, okay? You think
It's
it
a
might be
threat.
dropped off,
They are
or
after me.
someone.
They know we're here.
You think it's a threat, Maybe, but the more probable thing is that they were testing out spells like Tasha's hideous laughter on themselves, and they couldn't stop laughing, so they started coughing up blood.
And who returned them? Ooh, go!
Them.
Then
I thought it
some
was kinda
family
weird that they
member,
returned it.
that couldn't read spells, probably didn't know what it was.
Like it might make sense for them to just straight drop it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just sell it? You think it's cursed? Might as well get some money out of it.
We've already
That
established.
would be the logical thing. Irvin's far from logical.
They can't be full, like, freaked out.
Yeah. You can throw it down there, but yeah, you want to toss a torch down there?
Yeah, I'll pay
What's
it.
your
I
passive
presume it's
perception?
double the price of a normal torch.
No, it's just a normal torch. Everyone's
No,
poor
like,
down here.
price-wise.
Everyone's
Yes.
poor down here.
Wait, okay, so it's only a copper.
And you can light it just
Throw a
fine.
torch, yeah.
You throw a torch. What's your passive perception?
15.
15. Is that the highest passive perception?
It should be. I believe.
Could I give them advantage somehow?
Actually, wait, don't you have observant?
Nope.
Not in this. He's a. Thought you did. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure you're savant in this.
Yeah.
I am savant, yes.
Yeah, Holstein. And then
Level 5, and I don't actually see what my feat is.
do you have
I'm not-
observant on your dwarf?
Not observant in this game because I have Fey touched,
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
and I'm a half-orc. I think
Yeah, that
Kenton has it. I'll see if Kenton has it.
I'm pretty sure one of your characters had it. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, it's Kenton.
you toss it down there.
And Holstein.
Basically, when it gets kind of hard to see, basically like the size of a penny, I need to start making perception checks. You can make it with advantage, because of if someone wants to help.
I do not have perception. I think.
15.
15. That's it. Basically blinks out after a while. The light just gets so small that you can't see it.
Okay.
Because
That's with advantage. Otherwise, it would have been a nat 1.
yeah. It is. This well is quite large, and you think it might go down as far the water, or if not as far, farther.
We should go to the tavern and look for a spellcaster.
You could
But
do
that's
that.
cheap, though.
Like looking for someone with featherfall.
Yeah.
I have Featherfall.
Oh, you have Featherfall? Alright,
Yeah.
so here's what we're doing, Irvin.
Maybe?
Remember, I have 2
Irvin.
attack spells. Oh, wait, no,
Irvin.
3. I have Neon Drink.
Sorry.
Irvin. What we're going to do is we're going to light the torch and jump after we drop it. We're going to wait a second or two for it to drop. When we see the bottom, you cast Featherfall.
How many rations are you taking?
We're going to load up on gear beforehand, so...
Okay.
Maybe we should also jump during the updraft thing.
No. We shouldn't jump during the updraft. If we jump during the updraft, we might get drifted up. But what we should do is we should take canvas and have our tinkerer over there make parasails that can launch us up through it. So that during the morning we can come back up. I mean, during the night we can come back up.
How big would the parasails have to be to lift us, though?
Probably pretty big.
Shit, yeah.
It's only a gentle updraft, but... And then also we're going to want grappling hooks to grapple as we come back up, throw them,
What
so that
ledges?
we can connect the things. Buildings.
Okay. Yeah. So if you load up on stuff, yeah, that's fine. You fall down at 60 feet per round. It
So-
doesn't matter. Oh no, until the spell ends. Okay. Yeah.
So, is everyone okay with this plan?
Oh yeah, but we need the gear first.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
should go buy rations.
Yeah. Just buy some rations. You also have the pawn shop. The pawn shop refreshes every week, and sometimes
Alright,
every day.
let's go see what's in it this week.
Nothing special. It looks like they restocked on
see.
scrap.
Big restart.
Like they get random stuff. I'll roll it for.
Okay.
nothing much. Like some scrap, another piece of furniture, like a couch. They got a door. Some old clothes.
You know what else we could do?
Hmm.
With those parasols, we could probably turn them into parachutes. But let's not. Okay, so Tinker, will you do that for me? Or, Ash? I came up with that in character here. So I'll talk to the Tinker about it, ask him if he thinks he can do it. Hey.
You wanna gingerly float?
No, not gingerly.
He wants to ride the updraft back.
Yes. You wanna levitate?
Wouldn't that just
with
take
a
us to the crow's nest, though?
Hell yeah.
It could take us all the way up.
I will do my best.
Because if we get to the crow's nest with Merc, we have a problem.
You get up to the crow's nest. Hey, I know that kind of pull out like a fucking gun out of the window. Yeah. So do you want to go anywhere first, or are you just gonna go book it straight to the fucking like general supply for all their rations and then go, or do you want to go to like the tavern or anything like that?
We should go to the tavern and stuff first. And Merc, don't you have family to go see? Because isn't your crew your family?
Yeah.
And when you say a captain is like,
Yeah.
The alcoholic.
I
Grapple
don't
figure.
think I ever told you the name of the tavern, did I?
No.
I know what it is.
It is called the Red Lobster. Or it also has a name underneath, the Crimson Crustacean, as also a name for it that the locals call it.
Preposterous. Crustaceans and lobsters don't come in red.
And then I'd like my old harpoon.
You'd like to get your old harpoon? You'd
Yeah,
have to
they'd,
make a trip up to there specifically for that day, and you might not, you could.
You might not let me have it back.
Yeah. And they also might not be done fixing it. You don't think it takes that short amount of time to fix a harpoon?
It's been a week.
That's true. Yeah. So you head over to the inn first. It is a Monday. So yeah. In there, you see the bartender, whose name you've probably got to know now. Whose name is Cherry. Is red-haired, kind of halfling. And then there's another bartender, who is a blonde, blue-haired person who wears heels, named Frederick. In the book.
Yo.
What are the coincidences? Not that low. Also in here, there are 3 sailors, as well as Grandma Swoley. Actually, 2 sailors, as well as Grandma Swoley. And a 5-year-old, kind of, like, small-looking child. Half-elf. That's kind of just sitting in one of the booths.
Diluted elven blood, I see.
You want to say that out loud?
Ill-bred people, Alex? I'm joking.
We don't even know what humans are.
Yeah.
So we don't know what a half-elf is. Other than...
Yeah, half-elves may not even be half human. They're half something, half elf.
Anyway. Hello, we are strange, dangerous men. Let us not interact with a child.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you get welcomed in by Frederick. Kind of, lets you choose a booth, basically, and says, "I'll be with you in a moment." Doesn't recognize you, Merc, at all. No glance of recognition.
I'm a fucking monster currently.
Yeah.
I'll follow Frederick.
You're
No,
gonna
not
fall.
stealthily.
You're. So he goes behind the counter and like
Not like creepy or anything.
into the
like,
kitchen, and you just kind of follow him. And before you like get behind the counter, Cherry will be like, "Hey, how about you don't?"
I
Nicole.
need to talk to that person there.
Nickel, your work document from the one thing.
My
Or was
work
that not this
document.
game? I think that's my game, never mind. Yeah, that's
You
my
wanna
game,
put on
sorry.
tavern ambience.
The Kobold Chef letter, Alex.
Yeah, that's my game.
That's your game, yeah.
There's also a wait. What time of day do you think it would be? It's morning. So yeah, these are all the only people in here. It's kind of the afternoon, since the thing isn't really open in the morning to most people. It kind of is, but it's different.
I've been drinking since 3 yesterday p.m.
Yeah,
No, you
some of
should've
the
said
sailors
AM.
might be. Grandma Swoley, with your like passive investigation, not drinking alcohol,
Good for Grandma Solely.
drinking
liver
straight
needs a
raw
break.
eggs. Got
What's
that protein.
salmonella?
Protein load.
Yeah, protein loading. Yeah, fucking Grandma Swoley's basically just chugging down
I
things
hate the
of raw
texture of
eggs.
raw eggs. It's
Raw
not
eggs and
though.
protein powder. That's all she eats. Chocolate protein powder to be
Awesome.
specific, so it's like a kind of custard.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So oh, sorry.
the bartender is like, how about you just take a seat? And I'll go talk to him, and she kind of makes her way back to the kitchen unless you want to stop her.
Well, it's quite important, and
With a
as a
persuasion check.
previous captain,
As a previous captain.
as
Sh-
their previous captain, yeah.
As their previous captain. I'm just gonna make an insight check. You can make a persuasion check as well.
Yeah, I'm not lying, by the way.
I know you're not lying, but at the same
Yeah.
time. Goes, okay. I'll
I killed our captain and took his hat.
Ha-
Yeah.
How about you go and sit down? And I'll ask him.
I can wait here.
No, how about you go sit down? She kind of
Merc like opening the side door, trying to like crawl his way in. A little halfling, just like no.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure. What do you
See if it's
what do you want?
best not be this stubborn.
Yeah. Yeah, make an insight check.
13.
13.
Probably. It's
You don't think you
okay.
should be this stubborn? She's like beginning to show signs of hostility. Like
Yeah.
about to reach underneath whatever is under that counter and probably fucking whack you with it.
Yeah, alright, fine.
Hmm. Yeah, so she goes into the back of the kitchen, and yeah, you can see them talking, but you can't hear them. There seems to be some other kitchen workers back there, but none of seem like of importance. They're just regular people. Yeah, and you all sit down. A couple of minutes later, and Frederick comes out with some menus, and puts them down on the table, and it's like, I'm sorry, I do not know you. Could you please stop talking to my supervisor like I do know you?
Could I back up and cast Aberrant and like pop my Aberrant drag mark?
Yeah, sure. Actually, what
Yeah, like out of the range.
what is the spell exactly?
Mage armor.
Mage armor. Yeah,
Even though it's redundant now due to my AC bonus, but yeah.
yeah. We can switch it out too if you wanted to. It works while you're not in. No, yeah, your thing works all the time. Not even when in rage. Yeah. So you pop out. Your kind of face shifts for a second, and he's gonna make a. Yeah, just a. Go. You traitorous bastard! Gonna fucking take like basically a cup off another table and fucking splash it in your face.
Ooh.
What the hell are you
Yeah.
doing here? How are you still alive?
How am I?
Yeah.
You know, I just kind of am. Like, I'll give the dude my like life story, pretty much. Like, even though.
Is that any way to greet your captain?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, is that any way to greet your captain?
Yeah,
Your
you know.
true captain?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, no. I'm sorry. Grabs another, cup, and this one has like the day-old grog in it and throws it at you. You can try to make a deck save, if you want to. You have advantage since you have danger sense, but yeah,
16.
a 16, yeah. You kind of just kind of like move out of the way, and it splashes like whoever is sitting next to you. So I'm gonna say probably Kevin.
But,
Very
despite your rude impudence, Mark probably, I don't even know what that word is, but I think it fits Mark. No. Yeah, that would be okay in this sentence, but Mark probably doesn't really know the definition. And, what is that? I'm here to finish what I started. Not to kill
Yeah.
you, but, the, the krill that's been going about,
Mhm.
that's, probably due to me. And,
Mhm.
I'm gonna finish it, Gonna
Yeah.
go put them down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he goes, yeah, like, watch your voice around here. It seems like a couple of the crew who didn't or escaped the last voyage that you were on. They're like basically saying that the last voyage that you were on, that you just abandoned the ship, basically. Like basically sailed off into a dangerous part of the sea and sunk. And now the people in the city who remain of your crew just cannot go on ships, or they have like a reasonable suspicion that they're hunted down by the other crew. So he says, just a few weeks ago, another one of our crew was hunted down. I'd be the 7th one of them.
Shit. Like, so why does the crew just go and kill the other crew?
Well, okay, so basically, it's explained to you that the crew is, if they like touch water, basically, that they get hunted down by the ghost ship, that it comes up basically and sinks their ship.
Oh shit.
Mm. And that it kind of seems to be working up from the bottom of the list, like of the least important people to the most important people.
Have you seen Leslie?
Have I seen Leslie? No, not in many years. Well, it's actually been quite a while. He appears to be in, like, in age-wise in his 20s, like as you remember him, Frederick. He says, when I went down there, I saw things. Well, because half-elves kind of live for quite a long time too, but yeah, I saw things, and I came back up. We worked together to escape whatever was down there. There's this kind of big beast.
Oh, yeah. I might need to talk to someone like that.
And then he goes and like kind of whispers, and it says, the word around here, the people call it the king.
The what?
The
Can I get
king.
that again? The king.
Yeah. Yeah. And he points over to another table where there's this kind of bard sitting, and the bard goes with a passive investigation of like something really high, and like listens over and basically perks up her like tiefling ears and like, the king. And I could play the one song for it. I basically
Yeah,
found
I
it.
get the reference.
Yes. Good music.
Yeah, have you listened to it too?
Yeah.
I have.
You haven't? You can play it on Rhythm, the Maw of the King.
Okay.
Yeah. As basically a bunch of people flood in the thing as this bar kind of brings up an instrument. It is a good piece of music. I already knew what the king was before that, but it just fits in too well. And specifically, you still do not know what the king is.
Yeah.
You could probably...
Hi, Nico. Ooh, hello, Maddie. What's so long we don't check on? Sorry.
You can also post the lyrics if you want to, so it's easier to decipher, because it works very well.
I'll tell you the story from many years ago. Before we had taken this town for our own, a fearsome monster of the ocean was lurking upon the shores of our home. Our crewmen would leave and they'd seldom return, and those who did told of that beast who'd incurred the wrath of the gods who lived beneath the sea. The war they only called the king. The one who took me undertook. No one from that city would come to our aid, as our children would suffer day after day. Our supplies would soon drain, only there for their gain, like a supply made for a great fair. No longer could we wait for someone to arrive. We decided that we could no longer stand by. With the strongest of us taking the boldest of us, we'd finally take down the king.
So it's killed.
Take down!
Crash with the raging storm. Boom, crashes with the sound of calm.
Yeah, can't
The tale of the beast, but we are not easy to beat. Boom, crashes the battle will run. Boom, crash on and remain so strong. Boom, crash, but as we thought we'd won, the master reached and took one of us down. It was darker than night, more of the beast. All I could taste was my blood and the sea. But even as I knew the end was approaching, I knew he was waiting for me. You want to know what I did? So what did you do? You want to know what I did? What did you do? I'll tell you what I did. I screamed louder than lightning, burned the king inside out.
Yeah. So yeah, the tiefling basically goes on about the song, you know, how she beat the king. Yeah. And then all the people disperse in the bar because there was not that many to begin with, and it's not nighttime. But
Makes sense.
yeah,
Well, we got here the stragglers in the day.
So, do you pay them to stay in the barrels, or
yeah, they stay outside no matter what, rain or shine. I pay them. I'm a glorious adventurer. My name is, I think, yeah, Ruby.
That's wild.
Yeah, really. Is a tiefling.
I see.
Mm.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
We're
What did Maddie do to her pizza?
about to
She
jump,
like only ate the cheese.
You're about to jump where?
we're about to jump into the
Well,
well. Yeah.
I wouldn't advise that, as my story does say I beat the king, but I think I did, but I knocked him down into that hole you see there.
Only one way to find out.
So I wouldn't recommend it. That's I'm like, good at a tavern.
Oh, saying you killed him, you know.
Oh no, I mean I did, but you know, like Ablis and the such.
I haven't had anything I've killed come back.
Yeah, that is true.
wait a moment. Maybe this person here is lying. Yeah, my character isn't retarded. He's just
Let me
like,
try to
sort of
find my phone
straightforward.
quick.
Oblivious?
Because I'm gonna go
No.
get my vaccine.
Not exactly oblivious
Okay.
as much.
Yeah.
You're gonna go get your vaccine?
Yeah, I can still talk though, but I'll be like gone for like 15 minutes. So I'm gonna take my
Just
headphones.
15 minutes?
15,
Wow.
like 30 minutes.
Okay.
That should be all it takes.
Is it Pog?
Hopefully. Yeah. So this person
Yeah.
is obviously not telling the truth about killing the king. But something similar probably.
You know, I don't even know if you knocked it down into there.
No. That is the truth. I mean, all of it is true, but that is definitely the truth of it.
Well, I dropped a torch down there a little bit ago, and the amount of distance it fell, I don't know any living creature that could survive a fall like that.
I don't know if there's water down there or anything like that, or the exact powers of the Nablith. Basically, I got in its mouth, and we flopped around on the ridge, and then I attacked it, and it blew back into here.
Well,
Did you know if you fall far enough, water turns basically into concrete for the purposes of falling?
It was mostly dead, I think, when I knocked it down. So maybe it would have died. You could definitely go down and check. I wouldn't recommend it. Just, you know, I am a seasoned adventurer.
I mean, with the way you're so passionate about this, why don't you just, come along and help finish it off? Well, not help finish it off, but like, let's fact check this.
Well,
you know,
my adventuring days are over.
the tiefling looks very young, right?
No, actually, like 30s and
Not
scarred up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they have an entourage, basically, of, I have it in my notebook, but, of a cleric and a fighter. They are a
that's
bard.
cool.
Yeah, I think it was half of cleric and a half-orc fighter.
Feeling like not Frodo. Would that be Frodo? Hold on, let me look. No, not Frodo. Maybe. Bilbo. Feeling like Bilbo over here.
How so?
My character's in their mid-30s and just started adventuring.
Nice.
The difference between you and Bilbo, though, is Bilbo's not anywhere near dead.
I'm not dead yet.
Oh, yes, but you'll die of old age much before Bilbo does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bilbo went to the ever-living land.
Cool elf area.
Yeah.
I'm just doing some dishes. Okay.
Also, halflings just live a long time, while we have human-like lifespans.
I kind of feel like the DM might be trying to tell us not to go down there right now, but
Oh no.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay, I'm back now. Hi.
Hello.
How long did that take? Like 30 minutes?
About.
Yeah, I had to sit there for 10 minutes to make sure I didn't have an allergic reaction and die.
Fair.
That is fair. Death is not a good thing.
Mm.
Unless big companies can use it for profit, in which case they'll advertise it. That's great.
Yeah.
And clearly, we need to listen to them.
Obviously. Anyway,
Clearly.
so you guys talking about anything when I was gone?
Gabe doesn't know if he wants to play.
Uh.
The other one.
Why is that?
I just haven't had the energy lately.
Oh, okay.
Like, it looks neat.
It'd be on the same days that we have, but it'd just be
Yeah.
switching out so that we play our games every other week instead of every week. And we'd play that wholesome thing every week.
Yeah. Just maybe I'd be able a bit more. No, that doesn't make sense. Trying to think of what I was going to say, but I forgot.
Did you talk anything about my game while I was gone? No, I could just check. No.
Me and Merc
No.
talked a little bit, but that was it.
No. Let me see.
Devin's falling asleep.
Devin, why are you falling asleep? I'll just cancel my game for today.
Devin,
Yeah.
I'm not going to yell.
Yeah, I guess that should be it for my day.
I guess he fell asleep.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.